Behind me, the longest range hybrid SUV ever seen, and also a badass vehicle. This is the Zeekr 9X. We're here at the Shanghai Motor Show 2025, and this is one of the halo reveals, the Zeekr 9X. This is a large flagship luxury SUV and halo car for Zeekr, which says it's going to be a Chinese brand that actually sticks around in Australia and other countries that aren't China. Now, doesn't this thing just look like a Rolls-Royce Cullinan? And Chinese car fans here in Shanghai are actually calling it the Hangzhou Bay Cullinan, and that's where Zeekr comes from. What we can see today is this crazy imposing exterior. You can see plenty of bright work, but also monoblock style wheels that would be right at home on something like a Maybach GLS. Around the front, we've got a similar design signature to what you see on the Zeekr 009 electric minivan, which is already sold in Australia for about 140, 150 grand on the road. This vehicle would be more expensive than that. What is it under the skin? Well, this is a strong plug-in hybrid. It's not fully electric, and that's because electric cars are having a bit of a wobble in terms of demand. So Zeekr and the other Geely brands are back at looking at hybrids. So we've got a 2-litre turbo petrol under the bonnet up here. We've got 2 electric motors making big power and torque. This thing does 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. It also has about 300 kilometers of electric-only range. That's what it would be rated at on the WLTP. But of course, it can go much, much, much further than that on fuel. We think it would do over 1,000 kilometers, in fact, in terms of range. As you can probably tell, this car is getting mobbed, and the locals are pretty proud of this Chinese creation. Now, Zeekr's design studio is actually in Sweden. There's another one here in Shanghai. And personally, I think this is a very cool looking car. It is a 900 volt electric platform. It can recharge from 20 to 80% of its electric range in just 9 minutes. And of course, you can go much further with a 5-minute fill up on petrol. So really trying to be one car to solve all the problems. The only issue, I mean, just look at the thing. It would be expensive, right? We probably think around 200,000 AUD if this was brought to Australia. And coming to Australia is a possibility. The 9X is under active consideration to come to Australia in 2026. It wouldn't be cheap, but it's certainly capable, and I think could show the BMW X7 and the Mercedes GLS a thing or two about its powertrain tech. Should it come to Australia, let us know.